Hello, it's like here to show you the Creators of Archatecturies coloring here. You see it's based on a story about father and son, and what the whole story is that the father gave the son a key. It's like he gave him a key to hang on to, while he was younger, and then told him that it was pretty much a key to hang on to, and then possible the best chances for the future about finding a job. And so what happens is that while the kid was growing up, that's like he grew up wondering about what the key was, and the father never really gave him answers to what the key was for, but he had the key anyway. But then later on, it's like after the father was working for the architecture's company, that the father had retired from the company, and what happened was what you call the mom. It was the mom who told him something about any type of every type of evidence of a key or something, and then later on it was the uncle who told him about the fact about the key. And later on it's like he found the key, and then from the key, which the key reminded him is for the best of luck, that would allow him to unlock the tool chest, which is called the toolbox, to where a lot of the hand tools were made, and tools that were full of documents and stuff for building structures such as buildings, and which along with that a list of construction measurements and stuff like that. And then the whole thing is like in one of the manager who was one of the retired employees had explained to the son about the fact is who his father was, that he was construction, and one of the major was finishing the job of the construction site. Is that one of the jobs that was needed for completion at a certain time, but then didn't really have anybody to make decisions to what to build until he came up to measurements and stuff, and then he had to assign his son a business card to run the company, whenever he got older, to run the company of the construction site. It's like, well, along with the father's name and a cosign for the son, to run the company. And then after he pretty much got pretty much at the to where the son had wind up wind up getting let off on his job. He wound up losing his job. He wound up going, what you call, at that point where he went jobless for a while. And then all of a sudden it's like he had gotten found the information about clues about his father, about the key, and then the papers and stuff, and then he wound up getting a phone call from one of the co-workers from the construction site, and they were counting on the son to run the company, to run the machines, the construction equipment that's been vacant for nearly 15 years, and they got a lot of workers together to build a structure, such as the Creators of Archatecturies, for the Archatecturies company, and with about 15 to 20,000 acres of land, it's like he was able to build it. So it's like with father and son, and then along with it here is it's like a crane, to be able to pick up big structures of we call lumber and stuff, lumber and metal, and be able to place them in the spots. But they are, and this is the Creators of Architectures coloring, along with father and son, the story about father and son, and the Creators of Archatecturies Coloring.